So today is kind of a warm day. It's going to be 88 degrees, and you know, when I was younger I could tolerate that kind of heat. I used to love it. I loved sweating. I never sweat, I always perspire. I love just the hot, you know, feeling coming off my body. Now it feels like I'm roasting. So whatever. I'm hiding out from the sun, and I'm gonna do an indoor project today. I'm gonna make some homemade insecticide, and I'm using the soapwort that I collected a couple of days ago. It's been sitting in water, sitting in this jar of water. And I also collected some peppermint yesterday, also sitting in water. This is from my backyard. I'm putting in a couple of teaspoons of cayenne pepper, garlic, and nettle. This is the nettle that I cut a few days ago. And I'm gonna crush this garlic. This is like the garlic that's in the middle of the head, and they're so tiny and like little slivers. I mean, who can use that? So I'm just gonna use them in my little concoction. Crushing these garlic cloves to release all the alicillin, which is the main component in the garlic that's like the active ingredient. If you don't crush the garlic, if you don't cut it, then you get nothing basically. You get some flavor, but we're not looking for flavor, we're looking for potency. And so I'm just gonna crush all this. I saw a similar recipe on YouTube. She used like some kind of biodegradable soap. I don't remember what brand she used, but I went to the store and I was looking at this stuff, and it's like $14, and I'm like, are you serious? No way, I wasn't gonna spend that kind of money. So that's why I decided to go taking a walk and collect the soapwort. So this is about 6 cups of water, and I'm going to take a pause. Alright, so I put on some gloves because I'm getting ready to cut the nettle, and as much as it's kind of like half wilted, it's still very prickly. I mean, when I went to go get it outside from the yard, it was tearing my hands apart. So, because of course I was foolish enough not to take my gloves with me. But anyway, I'm gonna take all of this nettle. This is like 4 hefty stems. I'm just breaking them down a little bit just so that they can fit in the pots. When we're done, I'm just gonna drain this off, or strain it, and then all of the so in order to make sure that there's no particulates in the liquid, in order so it can go in the spray bottle and doesn't clog. So anyway, got this done. I'm gonna put in the mint, sticking all this mint in there. Like I said, it's just gonna strain off, so you don't have to like worry about pulverizing the mixture and all that, because once it boils, it'll exude all its goodness. And you know what? I'm gonna use the roots as well, because the roots are aromatic as well, and there's different substances in the roots that you don't get in the stems and the leaves, so whatever. And this is the one I want. The soapwort soapwort makes a natural soap, so that's why I'm putting that in the mixture. And you can use it dry or you can use it fresh. Of course, I have fresh here. And I'm just chopping it up like I did the others. I'm using the root as well. So root is also good for making the soap. And that's it. Very quick. Now, I'm just going to cover this with I'm going to cover this with a lid and put it to boil. I'm going to put it to boil and let's talk after I'm done with that. I put a bowl to weigh it down because it's not really staying in the water otherwise. Anyway, I'm going to take this off for a second, and then I'm going to put in the cayenne that I forgot to put in before. It still hasn't started to boil yet, but that's fine. Alright. There's no exact measurements here, so I'm not going to worry about that heaping teaspoon. So it started to boil. It just started to boil. And I think in the recipe that I saw online, she let it boil for like half an hour. I'm thinking she said 2 hours, but I don't know. I would never let it go that long. I think what I'm going to do though is just let it boil for a couple more minutes and then shut off the water, shut off the fire, and let it steep rather than boil or simmer, because I'm interested in all of the essences that are in the mixture, in the herbs. I want all that stuff to remain. I don't want it to boil away or volatilize or become destroyed in the heat, so prolonged heat. So now I'm gonna put that bowl on there again because I want to make sure everything is under the water, and then I'm just gonna cover it. And this I'm gonna allow to sit for, well, I don't know, a couple hours until it cools. Good morning, it's the next day, and still had a chance to work its magic overnight. So there it is, nicely steeped. I think everything has exuded its goodness. I'm gonna drain it now. This is a milk jug that I cut in half. I'm using the top part as a funnel, and I put a coffee filter in there because I want the solution to be very well filtered, because, you know, when I put it through put it through this cheap spray bottle, I don't want it to get clogged up. I've ruined many a spray nozzle from stuff that wasn't really well filtered. Alright. just gonna keep doing this. Alright. So I got all the juice out. I'm just gonna squeeze the stuff, the greens. The reason I want to filter it like this is because it's got that powdered cayenne in there. And I really don't want it to, like I said, I don't want it to clog up the sprayer bottle. Unfortunately, because it's got the soapwort in there, and soapwort is poisonous, I can't feed this stuff to the chickens. Everything except for the soapwort would have been fine to just let them have it. I mean, there's the garlic, there's the nettle, which the chickens love, there's the cayenne, which they have no taste buds for, apparently. So that would have been fine, but because of the soapwort, I'm trying to make it to kill insects. Oh, and then also the mint. That's not going to work, so I'm just going to stick this in the compost pile. This stuff here, well, not compost pile, I'm going to put this in my, one of my little composting in place station. Oopsie. Oh man. Hole got poked in the bottom. Alright, I'm probably going to filter this one more time. Okay, so now I'm going to just funnel the mixture into this thing. Spray bottle. I have to tell you, I'm not impressed by the sudsing of the nettle. I mean, the soapwort. It's not soaking up at all. I mean, it's making some suds. But they do kind of disintegrate almost immediately. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to use it anyway, just as it is. I would like to just go ahead and put some more soapwort, but I don't want to walk back over to that street just to do that. It's like not even 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not trying to do that now to finish this thing, but I will use it now. I'm going to get up, I'm going to have my breakfast, I'm going to go outside and open up the coop, and then I'm going to spray the stuff on all the plants. Alright, it's already like kind of bright this morning, so sorry about the harsh lights, but I'm showing you how I'm gonna spray this stuff all over. I'm hoping to control the aphids a little bit, or at least better than I have in the past with just holding it down or whatever. There's nettle in this this mixture, and I was reading a couple of days ago that nettle in particular is good for repelling black fly, which is this stuff that that's all over this cherry tree. So I'm just gonna keep spraying this stuff and hoping that it works. Probably spray like every day for a week. Like I said, I have leftovers and I probably need to use it up before it goes bad, so I'm just gonna keep spraying until I see the problem has resolved itself, or at least greatly curtailed. So thanks for watching.